Cats, welcome. That's right. Today we're playing Peak. Um, I've just been slightly refining our emote selection slide. With the advent of new emotes select from, actually, or not new emotes. New emote slots to select, rather. Because it turns out, because we've gotten so many more sub points, we actually have 2 more slots for both animated and non-animated. Speaking of, actually, um, hmm? Huh? Wait, something's wrong. Oh, actually, Oliver never selected the other 2 emotes. One moment. We have 2 slots open. Do we need to finish this first? Perhaps. Okay. Well, let me get on screen. Hello. Welcome. I've done a little bit of work on my tracking. Um, so now I can move my eyebrows. Um, wow, that didn't move the eyebrows at all. Basically, I've updated the tracking. There were some things that were set to be out of range of the model. Model accepts ranges from -1 to 1, and one of the maxes was set to 2.1. It was actually mouth open, so my mouth would fully open at only half of my mouth being open. So that has been fixed. I will need to fix that again for every single one of the 3D models, not 3D models, the 2D models, because they all use the same base, which has the wrong defaults. Um, that'll suck, but we'll get it done, and then I will look slightly better. I am slightly preparing in the background for the next emote vote. Um, it isn't today. We have 4 days until the emote vote. Um, but you can never be too prepared, right? So probably what I'll do when the time comes is we'll probably emote vote at the end of the stream instead of the beginning of the stream. I usually emote vote at the beginning, but I don't think anybody's ever there. So it's like awkward because just nobody's there, and then the first person who's there gets to choose everything. Also, what happens if I RGB? RGB dusk? I should update it to like run 2 cycles, because right now it runs for 10 seconds. And then it ends. It would be really funny if it just didn't end and kept going. Chat. Okay. Did it go back to being 60 seconds? Edit redeems. Actually, this sounds weird. So I can't wait. I can't. I'm supposed to be able to right click to edit these. What? It's slightly broken. And a surprise to nobody, it's slightly broken. Let's see. Model RGB. Oh. Wait, they're both 30 seconds. It's supposed to be 10 seconds. Maybe I changed it back. I also just accidentally closed Coalescence, so I have to start it again. Oopsies. Sorry, is it asking me to save the other project I closed? Because I didn't even open a single file. Update is available. You fucking wish I would update. What they do? None of these are actually that interesting. In fact, it's funny, there's a changelog 1902, which has no information. Yeah, they didn't put a single thing in the changelog for this. How dumb. They released it too. All right. Oliver is not available to choose his emotes, so we're gonna put disaster and O in rotation. So if you wanna put a little bit of Chungus going on, that is now within your power. These are our new emotes. Okay, let's get to peak. So open good old OBS, which is not open. OBS, please. Are you on strike again? I will throw you into the abyss. OBS is a little shit. For some reason, I have to try 4 or 5 times to open it. Which is weird because nothing crazy is going on here. The only thing I could see causing issues is maybe like source record freaking out. Maybe we can check if there's a bunch of random video files. No, it didn't even get that far. It just dies early, and I don't know why. Anyway. Oh, wow. Okay. So today we're playing some Peak. Get peak on the screen. Got some peak going on. I haven't seen the mountain today, but we will be doing ascent 7. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Oh, they made sure not freaky anymore. I guess that was just a like an event, maybe? Not sure. Let's try. I need to take the flare, don't I? The flare and the lantern. Anybody know if it's roots or tropics in a rotation today? A lot of luggage up there. I mean, I like the balloon. I've made a mistake. There we go. I don't want this. I could go up the other one. Yeah, we're gonna go up the other one. See what's up there. Hey, dragon. This Gizmo. I don't recognize that name. Is that? It sounds like the name of a Ratchet and Clank character, honestly. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Try not to fumble this one. All right. So we need to somehow deal with our inventory here. Right, the lantern's not gonna roll. Good enough. Okay. So I want to take out the rope cannon, put in the balloon bunch, take the lantern, eat the scout shell mix. There. I shouldn't down the 40 milk yet. We'll down the energy drink and the airline food. Just eating everything. All right. A full bar of over stamina. You're sending long code. It's been a while since I've written software, honestly. Like, the model optimizers are the main software I've written, and model optimizer for Live 2D isn't really that hard. The 3D one wasn't hard either. It's just that I'm essentially holding sharp GLTF at gunpoint. If I fall, I probably die. I'd fall onto an urchin. I can't stand there, actually. Just use the rope cannon. It's fine. I could just wait for the night to end, but that's like 2 minutes of just waiting. Will I make that? I do actually have to wait for the night to end. All right. We'll wait. I mean, I could just use the lantern. We'll use the lantern. It's fine. And the lantern gives you, I think, 300 cold resistance over its duration. But I won't freeze to being incapacitated tonight from this. You only need to use a number of ticks equal to how much stamina you will have lost by the time that the night ends. I don't know that I make that. Kind of weird I'm still taking cold damage. The night usually isn't super long. Unless they extended its duration. Chat? They extend the night? Nope, it's day now. I feel like they made night do more damage. Cause like I took a lot more cold than you usually do. I didn't read the patch notes. We'll take our over stamina. We'll take a new rope cannon. We'll just drink this. I'll eat this. We'll just drink this now. Hold on to this. I don't typically twerk on my streams, but you know, maybe one day. Right now, I don't exactly have that capability. Yeah. Barely. 200 stamina to make that climb. Expensive. Might have to rope gun again. It's a heavy equipment usage mountain, isn't it? Look, I've been interested in full body tracking, and I have 3D models I could do that with. I just can't afford it. It's like 250 I think to get a slime VR set for like the lower end stuff. But right now I'm trying to make next month's credit card payment. It's my short-term goal. We'll see how that goes. The commissions have essentially stopped, which is problematic because I have no cash flow. I guess I can hold one of these. Take the last one. These ones don't have a poison variant. But yeah, the commissions have been a little rough. So I might have to do something I have never actually done before and release monetized software. I have a couple ideas, but also I've had many ideas over the past and I've made none of them, so... I probably can't monetize Model Optimizer for VRM 3D. Because I've already released it for free and it's open source, so like, doesn't make any sense. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll find out how to make money. A rope spool is an item that isn't actually useful. Not in single player, at least. Alright, let's see what the ancient statue has for us. A fairy lantern. I mean, that's better than my current lantern. Problem is I don't actually have any food on me. I mean, we can drink this now. This just gives you over stamina. I do want to keep the fortified milk. It's a good emergency item. I mean, I could actually swap it with my bandages, which don't need to be in my quick access. Okay, so it is Tropics. I enjoy playing Tropics more than Root. Root is just a lot harder. Those scorch berries? Oh, well, I thought I'd make that. Didn't. Are scorch berries. Scorch berries are good, especially for the cold night, because you can use them to get rid of part of the cold that builds up. Did they like fix the rain? Because I have never noticed it actually pushing me down before. Can I get up through these? Are these solid? Oh, they're not. They're liquid. 40 milk, you say? I mean, eh. I don't need bandages because my fairy lantern will heal me. Can't even see the mountain. I mean, I suppose if I wanted to add like full body tracking to the stream, I could make a throne account. Then people can like self-select if they want to see it. That's problematic. That's actually very problematic. Um, Actually, maybe it's not. Depends on how long that poison takes to dissipate. Um, but yeah, it would be cool to allow like chat to self-select if they want to see that. Because I mean, like, there's not a good chance that I can afford to do that. Um, in the foreseeable future, even. But I would be interested. I don't even know what we would do with full body tracking though. It's a decent point that my style of content isn't exactly very physical. Although I wouldn't be adverse to making my own tracking system. Or like setting up a Slime VR DIY style instead of buying it pre-built. Because like I'm not afraid of soldering. I've done it before. Not very well, but I mean, I know more about it now than I did when I did it last, so confident I could do slightly better. I feel like I've taken the wrong path here. This is my best way up, and I'm not so sure about it, if I'm being honest. We've not got any tools that will help me with it. So, best we can do is give it the old try. I being pushed down? Alright, I'm gonna give this one more shot once it stops raining. I'm just assuming that I can't see the rain. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Okay, we need to go somewhere else then. We need to either find luggage that will give us equipment to get up here, like a rope cannon or something, or just find an alternate route. One of the things I have noticed is that I don't generally try different routes quickly, which is I think one of the reasons that my peak rate is low. That there's probably a better route up the mountain if you just look for it. Making it up that either though. I think this entire like cluster of area is not it. I'm gonna move to a different side. Here's to hoping I make it up. It's a long fall. Let's go across those vines, maybe? You're running out of hunger relatively quickly. Yeah, that's definitely the route. Just have to get into it somehow. I mean, I could throw the balloons and like glide over, but I'm slightly worried about getting to the point where I can't hold my pack. Ow. These are poisonous. But I'm gonna take the poison just to accept it, really. We went down far though. Can I get up this way? One of the reasons I accepted the poison is I could just use that. The fog isn't super far down. Super far away, rather. The issue is that if I do use a vine to get up, it's gonna need to terminate basically already at the end. The weird thing is I've seen like the world record holder, he somehow like jumps on a vine with momentum and like carries that way fast up the mountain. Oh. I got blasted. Another balloon. I mean, hell, at this rate, I can almost fly. I don't think I can get that. Pretty soon it's do or die, so. That's the fog area right there, I think. We're gonna have to fairy lantern to heal. Probably gonna have to energy drink up this. Something. I don't know where I'm gonna get up. Could take this up and then laterally move onto that hold. Well, that's not good. All right. So, new thing. We're in some deep shit. We essentially have to use the rest of this. All right. There's that. This is a medicinal root. Okay, so we have a chance. Not a great chance, mind you, but a chance nonetheless. The only thing that's gonna suck and might kill us is we have to wait for the night to end. We don't have a way to cool down. Or to warm up, rather. But we don't want to cool down, that's the problem. I say maybe I shouldn't get on this. If I start freezing to the point where I pass out, I might die for it. We're gonna go back down. I lost an item. Alright, it's do or die. I might go back towards the right because the shelf fungus will help me get up that one thing I was having trouble with. Quite honestly, we're kind of running out of time to make a move. I don't actually know if the fog is active yet. Because I feel like I would have gotten blasted by it by now. But yes. We are certainly missing a lot of health. Some of these step sounds sound like they come from behind you instead of below you. Hmm. We're down a lot of health to be climbing this this wall. Oh, there's the fog. Think. Is this the fog area? Oh, that's not good. Hmm. I mean, antidote helps. I'm not gonna keep it. How funny would it have been if I just ate a poison shroom immediately after throwing away the antidote? Really in trouble. Just barely. I was thinking the entire time, I'm like, I can't afford to use the shelf fungus here. I need it to get up that other side. I might be able to burn the energy drink somewhere. Because I don't think that the energy drink will help me. Look at that. The fog must not be enabled yet. I know that for some levels, it's dependent on when you make a sufficient amount of progress. I just maybe haven't gotten that high yet. These are poison. Well, that's no good. Honestly, probably should have used it anyway. A little bit of poison never hurt anybody. Okay. Back here. 50 stamina lighter. Watch me not actually be able to make it up to that anymore. Numbers certainly don't look good for it. Um, Chat, I might have just fucked myself. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's it. There's no way I got up that now. All right, here's the plan. This is my only option. I hope that somehow gravity treats me well. Yeah, no. The problem with that is that your fall damage isn't actually determined by how far you fall. It's determined by how long you fall. Which also does mean I just fell like 30 feet and died from it. Actually, 30 feet would be relatively long. I fell like 8 feet and died from it. It also means that the balloons are actually kind of dangerous because they reduce your falling speed, but because the fall damage calculation is determined um by duration and not height, you end up or height or velocity, you end up dying for it. How do I keep accidentally taking out the bandages? Oh, playing this game, are we? All right. I think the other problem is I overvalued the balloons. I'm not playing with coconuts, so I do not need to have low weight. Having options is better. I mean, between Scout Trail Mix and a coconut, I mean, it'd be insane to pick anything other than the coconut. I wonder if that is faster or like gets you more distance than just normally doing the thing. You run out of stamina, re-grab the wall, then lunge. I think I can make this doing that. We run out of stamina, re-grab the wall, then lunge. Just barely make it up. But just barely still does it. As annoying as it is to rely on these things, with how unreliable they are. Actually, I can use these. I mean, I could keep these actually. I'll just drink the 40 milk. My balloon. Did anybody ever stop to consider where does the scout trail mix come from in the luggage? Were there just a ton of scouts on the plane, or like? Hmm. Probably shouldn't try to rescue Claw somewhere with only like 8 stamina. Look at that speed. These are the extra stamina ones, actually. See, I don't need stamina. We're going up, boys. Here we go. That actually went surprisingly well. I did not expect that to go anywhere near that well. I thought that was going to be a disaster. Um, yeah, this isn't it. um, where do I go from here? I could rescue Claude there. Hmm. Ow. Last time I went into a cave, it was not a good time. I need to not be aiming away from the mountain. There we go. Shell fungus could be nice, actually. You just can't stand there. You apparently can't stand there either. All right. Close. Right, I guess I'm going up this way. The other way looks cool, but I don't think I win that. Okay. We don't need stamina where we're going. I don't know why my inventory is so heavy though. A cure-all? Huh. Well, take that. Um, I could take the scout cannon. Is something I could put in my inventory. I mean, I could. What would I replace? I could replace the shelf fungus, but the shelf fungus is pretty good. I can't replace my food. I'll just die. We'll just use it immediately. Here we go. That crazy aim. Perfectly aligned. I think it's really funny that the bandages play the healing sound when you use it to lose weight from having the bandages in your inventory. Fortified milk. Yellow crisp berries, which I did not know could spawn in this area. Could just use the 40 milk to jump again. Yeah. Go eat some scorch berries. Are they not here anymore? No, they're not. These are crisp berries. Might be some out here, actually. There's also crisp berries. Oh, these are scorchies. Well, at least one of them. Rope cannon. Not bad. Actually, energy drink, if I drink it, is going to put me asleep. See what we can do with this. Jeez, it got hard to see. Seems like, by the way, there's fog in this game. Ever heard of it? I actually use this rope cannon here now. You can even shoot it here. Opens up that path. Another chain launcher. Flare. I still have mine, so I don't need it. Chain launcher might be cool. Actually, we can abuse the chain launcher to get a way to get onto this rope. Never mind. Didn't realize it was the world's saggiest chain. Yeah, the problem is we can't actually get to that rope, can we? Oh, that one was only... That one wasn't poison. Are there different versions of them? I've only ever seen the poison one. I mean, antidote might be nice, but I'm not going to worry about it. So scorch berries down there. It's like just far enough that you can't jump for it. Or is it? Yeah, no, it is. That's not happening. I mean, it's safe to try jumping for it here. You can grab the chain if you miss. Yeah, no, I mean, kind of rough. I think this is poison. Apparently not. I mean, I could always just rescue Claw. I mean, I do have 2 of them. I might just rescue Claw. High impact banana. Certainly a hell of a lot higher than I thought. Oh, I should probably discard this. I could drop a rope here. If I walk through this, I'm 100% getting a tick. Right, so I actually wasn't high enough to trigger the fog to start racing. I actually did have a lot of time. Could have played it a lot more careful than I did. Can last forever, damn. We got places to be. Got peaks to reach and shit. Huh. I somehow didn't make it to that little area. So, Now we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, now I'm in a lot more trouble. Oh, it literally does cure all. Okay. Didn't think it was that powerful. Did it cure my hunger too? World's tastiest potion? Okay, well that's not happening. Um, I mean, I'm not in a great spot to be using items either. They wanted to be incredibly mean. They could make the cold night deal more cold damage while it's raining, but that would probably be a little bit much. I feel like I'm getting less and less powerful each time I attempt this. That's not good. Okay. We take the alternate strategy then. I swear to God, man. Worst item in the game. I literally dropped it so I could grab the rope, and neither one of my grabs worked. Yeah. You know what? I think I know what the problem is. My graphics aren't high enough to win. We gotta turn everything to the highest values. Now we're ready to win. It's the graphic settings the entire time. Now on our first attempt, we're gonna get to the peak. messed up this. All right. Sorry. Glitter keeps opening and closing his commissions, which is annoying because it keeps giving me notifications. So I have muted his notifications on VGen. How to not die. I don't need that. Wait, I know how to get crazy performance. I haven't done the thing. I can get 900 FPS in peak. I just have to stop having Firefox open on my main computer. Open all of the chats on the other computer. Firefox is unironically one of the largest system users that I have installed on my computer. And before you say Chrome is better, no, it really isn't. All web browsers use an insane amount of system resources. Another one? Oh, I thought there was another one. I was like, what? What are these items? We don't need this. I've never fallen again. See? Thing is, if you jump before you fall, you actually take far less fall damage. I should probably have paused the game. Okay. Now we can close the Firefox windows that I have open on my local computer. and save a free billion performance. Aiden Live. We can close the OBS control surface, minimize coalescence and Visual Studio, Discord. Actually close Discord. And now I'm getting crazy performance. Actually, the numbers haven't changed. I could just use the lantern a little bit. I could also just use the rope cannon. Oh, I thought you couldn't put this on your backpack. Lit. I would just use the rope cannon, it's fine. Wait. Okay. Somehow didn't get tagged. Not that I'm complaining. Hold on. Oh, there's a luggage here. A rope cannon and bandages. Or, if you're weird, bandages. Let's see. can throw the pack. Look at that throw. Not good. Are they able to stand somewhere here? I can just stand here. Okay, cool. Game just dicking me. Was just fully able to stand there. The Book of Bones, you say? I mean, I could take it because it does make me immune to 95% of the problems of this game. Oh, that's right. I forgot to cook it first. Huh. Well then. Oh, that's interesting. The game period, like for a brief time, forgot to give me all of the weight. I wonder how long that would have lasted. Well then. No pack for this one. That's annoying. I picked my item up, and then it threw the pack through the ground. So it's no longer possible to get to my items. Oh, wow. I didn't even... Wait, I'm still taking cold damage. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know how I took so much fall damage, though. I was only in the air for about a second. But it was still enough to instantly kill me. Because it did 100 damage. Might not. I might actually end it here. It's a really short stream, but I just have a bunch of stuff I have to do. A couple projects I want to work on. I have to edit the rest of the VODs from last week. One day I'll be done. It is definitely very early to be leaving, but there's a few like improvements I want to make locally as well. And then I also need to get through the backlog. But going to end early today. Is anybody in chat? Actually, a few people in chat still. Let's find out who we're going to raid. I could raid Tommy again. Let's see. I love that if you sort from viewers low to high, it'll still show you people with 39 viewers. And like the thing is, right? They say that it's like, you know, what if they got all these viewers while the page was being prepared? Explain this. You have people with 0 viewers and then it's pushing people with 39 viewers. This is what I mean when I say Twitch is suppressing anybody with medium viewership. I am sorted by viewers low to high, and it is showing me people with 39 viewers right next to somebody with 0 viewers. And I know that there are not anybody within between 0 and 39 viewers. Which is literally suppressing people with medium viewership. It doesn't go back anyway. People with low viewership. Viewers low to high gives you one page of people with low views, and then it's people with 30, 40, 50, 60. Really stupid. Here's somebody's debut stream. That's interesting. Mm, is that on my end? Oh wow. Um, Stream quality has some issues. Very significant issues, actually. I think they're the first person I've ever seen stream in 480p. We're just gonna raid Tommy again. Finding a random person to raid is quite annoying. Everybody, thank you for watching. I know it was short. Um, but I have some things I want to work on. Let me cook. Well, that makes it sound like I'm doing a major update. I'm just fixing some things. um, but yes, I'm just I want to work on making things a little bit smoother. Um, and probably like fixing the problem of I have like 30 days of footage to process, and if I don't process it, I'm gonna run out of disk space. I'm using I think right now I've got about 2 terabytes of video to process. So I have to do that, or else I'll run out. Um, and then also I want to do some fixing on the models tracking, and then start working on the project that I'm gonna sell because I need money. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I make more than $10, but I probably won't make it expensive. So we'll see how that goes. But yes, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go try to make some crazy shit. It's mainly just it's like a multi-tool for dealing with files. Anyway, I have 10 seconds left. Everybody, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, I closed the remote desktop. I can't stop the stream.